Okay, we got Robert Strong, my cameraman, graduate of the University of Chicago.
None of that is true.
Film school. Okay, now we're gonna show you a little college cooking. This is my recent episode here, college cooking. Let's start by washing our hands over here at the sink. So you want to get a little warm water, just kind of get those wet. You get some high quality detergent. Thank you for Dawn for supplying this, corporate sponsor.
Yeah.
And then you want to rub your hands like this. You want to rub them together like this, really vigorously, like that. Get all between, get the tips. You never know where those hands have been. It's COVID-19. You don't want to fuck around with that shit. You want to get that.
19.
Yeah. Oh, a little too hot there.
A year later.
All right, so you want to rinse that off excessively. Pretend like you're a surgeon. Not a sturgeon, which is also cool. You could be a fish, but sturgeons don't know how to wash their hands.
One can dream.
One can dream. All right, now I'm going to go over here to the cutting board, and I'm going to do a little classical cut. Here's an apple. You want to take a very sharp knife. That's the other episode. You want to remove that plastic label there. I don't know what the fuck it's not. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna take this lemon, remove that. You gotta watch your thumb. Don't cut your fucking thumb. Don't be a fucking douchebag. All right, now you wanna go across the top of the apple very carefully, and you wanna abuse that apple. Make sure you abuse it. And you gotta go here in the middle. Don't cut your hand. You're going like that. Don't fuck your hand up. Okay, now you got to take out the asshole part, and that's can be done by very carefully cutting that out. Now here's let me throw that out. Now you're gonna find tiny brown seeds inside here.
Yeah.
Those you got to keep because those are very nutritious. You want to lay those aside. I'm gonna lay those aside. Let me see if I can dig another one out. Yeah, those you want to keep. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for a second and repeat the process on each quartered piece. I took up too much there. You got to look for that seed. It's in the middle. You got to make sure you get every seed you can. Highly nutritious. Okay, none in that slice. Some slices got them, some don't. Put that aside, repeat. I see a seed. Dig it out. Don't want to waste it. Uh-oh, fell on the floor. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Okay, then you gotta take out the less pleasant part. Again, inspect the seeds. None there. Last piece. Sometimes you get a lot of seeds, sometimes you get very few. Try not to cut your hand. You can see there's a seed. So I'm gonna try to dig it out without dropping it on the floor this time. And there it goes. So I'm gonna set those aside right there. And after this is done, I'm gonna eat those. Okay, now I'm gonna cut these in very small slices because it's more. I usually eat the apple without slicing, just whole, including the seeds. But if you're in college, then you probably want to make little snacks because you're always going to and from class. So you want to, and when you cut, you want to don't go like this. You want to keep your fingers very curved for safety reasons. You want to make it use safety at all times. So you want to start the cut, and then you can chop down on it. The initial cut, you want to keep your hand curved, exactly like I'm doing now. And I'm an amateur cook, of course.
He's only 22.
Now, who's that famous cook? Ramsay? What's his first name?
Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay. Now he could teach me a lesson or two, but I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I'm just Sir Cooks a lot. All right, so now you get this good shit. Now we're gonna focus on that bowl here. Now, what you want to do, since you're in college, you got this here. Before you continue the process, because you're in college, you want to take the world's shittiest beer. The world's shittiest fucking beer. You want to take a good sip of that beer.
A weed analogy would be bottom shelf.
Then, since you're in college, you want to combine that with one of the strongest cannabis brands they have, and take a little toke, because this process is getting wearisome. Okay, now that you're done with that, you want to take the apples and put them in a little bowl. Now these apples are going to turn brown in a couple of days. That's where the orange comes in.
Or the lemon.
Or lemon comes in. So now you want to cut the lemon. You're not going to use the whole thing, so I'm going to just... And you could use bottled lemon juice, but it's an actual lemon. Now what you want to do, before you do the next step, it's important that you take a sip of the world's shittiest beer, because you're in college. Then you want to take some of the world's finest cannabis from Portland, Oregon, insert it into the pipe, and take a deep toke once more. Having done so, I'm going to step back to the sink and just rinse my hands a little bit.
He's a nasty motherfucker.
All right. How'd you know that was my street name? All right, now if you don't want the apples to get brown, what you got to do is squirt that juice. I'm going to squirt that juice. Squirt that juice, and if you want to, you can, I don't know, you can rip some of that stuff off there. I wonder if I can scrape it. I've never done this before, so, because I'm in college.
Yeah, he's only 22.
Yeah, we maybe get some of that pulp in there as well. There we go. All right, now I'm going to use, this is probably overkill. I'm going to use one more. Just squirt that juice in there. You getting this, Robert Strong?
Yep.
University of Oklahoma. Got a degree in film. So you want to get some of that pulp in there. Just not to waste it. Don't cut your fucking fingers off.
You could, but it wouldn't be pleasant.
Okay. Ooh, that's a little too pulpy. All right. Don't want it too pulpy. And then what you want to do, you want to get in there and gently funnel these to mix the juices with the apples. And you want to do this very slowly while listening to some Miles Davis, because you're in college. So you want to listen to some Miles Davis and gently rub these in a very sensuous fashion together in a bowl. Then you want to go over here and go back to the sink and rinse your hands. Okay, after you're done with that process, you want to pick up the bowl and walk into the closet of shame.
The closet of shame.
To have intercourse with the apples. Oh my God! Oh God! Jesus! Okay, apples, they're very...
Yeah,
They don't like it.
Jizz on it.
They don't like it to do that very long. So, what you want to do now is, now you get little snacks.
Yeah.
It lasts all week. And now I'm gonna get a cheap plastic bag, which does not exist. So you want to put that shit in the fridge and cut. Now wait.
All right.
I want to say hello to my.
Oh my God.
That's from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
That's the butter serving robot.
Oh my God.
Cut.
All right.